Dear travelers and explorers here in Ghana, I think you guys are doing a great job in shedding light on some of the amazing places we have here in the country. Some of us are followers. We like to also go and explore places that are remote and we probably haven't heard of. And so myself and Ishmael, we are usually scouting the internet and social media looking for places that are well known so that we can go and capture drone footages or create content along those lines. One of the problems is that we see these beautiful places but it's hard to get directions to them. I'm making this video to talk about the problem of trying to get access to these remote places and suggest a solution. So I came across this post on Facebook and it's a place called Sisiaman near Asasawa, and the other one is also at a place called Akumesu that is also near Asasawa. This post is exciting and we wanted to go check the place out, but the directions that we were given is not helpful. So it says drive, it's 145 kilometers away from Accra. When you get to Asasawa, it's near Asasawa. Then I drive to Asasawa, and what next? So we followed the same direction. We got to Asasawa and we started asking people. The problem with asking people is that not everybody in these towns necessarily know what you're talking about. Some people live in those towns and are either not from there or they have no idea what you're talking about, probably having gone there before. Also, sometimes you might get wrong directions, like we did when we were on our way to Akumesu. We met a young guy, he gave us a wrong direction, not because of any bad intention, but simply because he wasn't necessarily aware of the direction going to the place. So we drove for like, 20 minutes on a path which we're supposed to be on the parallel one. When there is an exact direction to this place, people can use the direction and only ask people to confirm their path they are going. So when we got to Asasawa, for instance, we reached out to some of the drivers there. They are drivers, they should know the place, they did, but they were hesitant to show us the place simply because they wanted us to get out of our car and take their car to go and look at this rock city. Telling people the location and suggesting they ask people when they get there, they get close by. It's not always the ideal situation. You're not always going to meet people who have good intentions. So having access to the actual location is important. A typical example is what happened with Asinima Waterfalls. It wasn't on Google Maps. I put it on Google Maps. And then people were able to navigate their way there without having to ask anybody. And that helped with more visits to the place and people weren't getting lost trying to locate it. And they didn't need to ask for directions all the time. So that is the problem. And so as a traveler, if you find these amazing places, do well to also provide accurate directions to it. I have two suggestions here, all based on one tip. Grab the accurate coordinates of this place. How do you do that? Let's jump onto the phone and let me show you how to do it. On your phone, if you have a smartphone, go to Play Store and download the app called GPS Test. If you have it installed, open the application and it should help you get the latitude, longitude, coordinates of the exact place you're standing. In this case, we want to confirm we have a 3D fix. This is the location where you are standing, the accuracy. It's all of these are, you could say, gibberish, but what you need from this page is to share the coordinates and select the latitude, longitude. You might decide to share this location to Google Maps or share it with a friend into a file, or in any case, we want to share it to ourselves. This is an approach if you are not interested in putting the place on Google Maps or whatever. You grab the latitude and longitude data, you share it to any file or any social media platform you want. In this case, I'm going to share it to my Telegram, and these numbers refer to the exact place you're standing. In this case, if you've gone to the Assesawa and you've gone to the Rock City, you will get a location similar to this, number similar to this. Share this number with any person who you think will be interested in adding this place to Google Maps, and they will be happy to put it on Google Maps for you. This way, the next person going to search for the place is not going to struggle. So by using these coordinates, if I'm to copy these coordinates and paste it here, it should take me exactly to that satellite view, and this is exactly the point where we took this coordinates from. We've already added it to Google Maps, so you can search for it as Akumesu, and that is what you have here. So it should take you to the exact location. So that is how to add the place to Google Maps. And after doing that, then it means the next person will not have to struggle going to this place. And then we can have more people patronizing these places. When they see the location, when they are able to easily access it, more people get to see it. And then the place can get the attention it deserves. But if we visit these places, take nice pictures to share, nice videos to share, but do not offer any exact directions to these places, it's going to be really hard for anybody to benefit from such places. And that might make us get to the point where we are like, people are not patronizing our tourist sites. But if they even want to go there, they can't because the location and the direction is not available. Ishmael and I, we've added the Akumesu waterfall, the Akumesu township, and the Sisiamai Rock City on Google Maps now. We've added pictures to it. We've added as accurate as possible 5-meter margin of error coordinates. And so whoever is looking for the directions to the place can get there exactly. Now, mind you, the directions, Google might not exactly know the pathway to use to get there, but you can use that destination point as a reference point in helping you know where to navigate when you are getting close. The map system in such remote areas is not necessarily advanced as something you might find in Accra, but with the exact location, it should be able to guide you, and you can ask the right questions that will lead you to the point on the Google Maps. So let's make it a habit to capture the accurate coordinates of these places so that we can share and get other people to come and patronize these tourist sites. And I'm sure the more we do that, the more we map all these places, people searching for places to visit will have a long list of these areas, and then they can go exploring. We had an amazing time at the Rock City, also at the Akumesu waterfalls. We have a video coming up. You can check the link in the descriptions to watch it, and also go check out Ishmael Lamte's channel for the latest video regarding the Rock City and the drone videos from Akumesu waterfalls. Thanks for joining me in this one. My name is KhoPhi, and I hope to talk to you in the next one. Bye.